What's up, guys? Today I have a battle versus my buddy Piexplode. He challenged me to an Ubers match. I'm actually using a team that my boy Edgar RMT'd. It's a pretty cool team, based around Scullipede and Mega Mawile and Ubers, and let's get right into the battle. So, I'm not really one to talk about team preview, but when I saw his team, I just thought to myself, I lost. Klefki plus Giratina potentially being defog is so annoying for this team, as well as a potential defog Arceus or even E-Killer, which is annoying because, well, when I laddered for Rex, for basically what's going on in Ubers, I kept missing Will-O-Wisp versus Arceus. So I always get paranoid or scared when I face it, if it is E-Killer, of course. So I'm leading off my Scullipede as he leads off with his Giratina. Oh, I'm just going to decide to go for my first layer Toxic Spikes as he ends up going for the sub. So this is good. This means he's more than likely not packing Defog since he's running a sub offensive variant. So I'm a bit less worried now. Going to go for my first layer Spikes as he is going to Dragon Tail me out into my Arceus Ghost. Don't want to take any unnecessary damage or even get burnt, so I'm going to take a switch, or make the switch rather, into my Kyogre as he goes for Shadow Force. And my initial reaction when I saw this live was help me, because this is not physically defensive Kyogre. This is specially defensive Kyogre, Rest Talk, and this is a stab Shadow Force coming off from Giratina, which is of course boosted by its orbs. So I'm actually able to take it, gonna force him out into his Arceus Electric, which is also a pretty big threat to this team, depending on how I play around it. I'm actually gonna choose to sack my Scullipede as it got up its hazards. The most common Arceus Electric set is Calm Mind, Ice Beam, Judgment / T-Bolt, Recover, so Scullipede really wouldn't be doing too much to his team, and Kyogre can potentially get off a rest versus the Klefki. So I'm going to go out to my Arceus Ghost because I can beat him 1v1. Figuring he want to switch out into a Veltal or Klefki, I am going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunately, I do miss, but you know, it happens, as he is actually going to miss the Toxic right here, so I guess it's a little bit of justice right there, though I would have liked to get off the burn on Klefki. So right here I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rocks as he lays up his first layer Spikes. I'm actually going to choose to go for the knockoff right here, just in case he wants to switch out to Giratina or a Veltal. Now, while I wouldn't be able to knock off Giratina's item or get off major damage, any damage is nice just to wear this thing down, as it is a substitute variant. I actually went for the double knockoff, as he predicted that very nicely, ended up going for his final layer Spikes, as right here he's just going to go for the Toxic. Thankfully he missed before, as I would have been worn down quite quickly. So he ends up going out to his Kyogre right now. I'm going to choose to sack my own Kyogre as it is rather low. It's going to actually go down to any attack he wants to go for. So he actually ends up going for the Ice Beam, which is good because it would force me not to go out to Shaman. And, well, no, had I not been Scarfed, though I am Scarfed, but I'm not going to go out to Shaman. I'm going to go out to Mawile, and this thing is a really underrated threat in Ubers. I'm especially defensive, or have a bit of special bulk to take +2 Geomancy Xerneas as any one of its attacks. He goes for the Ice Beam, gets the freeze. I thaw out and I miss. Now, this might look like it was really bad for me, but because I missed and he is now in range of Sucker Punch. Before he wasn't, since I'm not running the most attack, but he does know this spread, since I'm pretty sure he knows Edgar's RMT. I'm thinking he's actually going to want to switch out, predicting my Sucker Punch, so I'm actually going to take this as an opportunity to go for the SD, as he does end up switching out into his Dialga, and I think he underestimates Mega Mawile because he tries to go for Roar right here, which of course makes him slower in that turn. I'm able to knock him out with the +2 Play Rough. Then again, he more than likely only had Stealth Rock, Draco Meteor, Roar, and then Thunder, or some other move like that. I don't think he had Fire Blast. But either way, I'm able to knock him out as Nice and go out to his Veltal. If it's offensive of Veltal, I can live one hit from this range of HP and knock it out with Iron Head. Did not want to risk Play Rough missing just because of what happened versus Kyogre, though it worked out in my favor. And if he's defensive of Veltal, which he actually turns out to be, I can live the Foul Play and go for Iron Head. Unfortunately, though, I barely miss out on the KO, and now it's kind of a 50-50. I could go for Sucker Punch and knock him out. He does not have Sucker Punch, guys. I'm just going to make that clear. He does not have Sucker Punch. So for anyone saying he could just go for Sucker Punch right now and knock me out, no, that is not an option. He does not have Sucker Punch. His set is Taunt, Roost, Foul Play, and I believe Toxic is the defensive Veltal set. It's a pretty nice check to E-Killer. So I'm actually going to predict him to want to go for Roost. Basically, my game plan was just weaken his Yveltal. That way, Arceus Ghost could potentially win me the game. So that's why I'm going for Iron Head right here, as he doesn't end up going for the Roost. Works out for me. I'm able to knock him out. And Mega Mawile is just putting in work. He's going to end up going out to his Giratina. I do not want him to get a free sub, since he's more than likely packing Shadow Sneak as well as Shadow Force. So I'm just going to go for Iron Head as he does try to go for the sub, predicting my Sucker Punch. I'm basically just making the plays that will put me in the best possible position. So I'm able to basically weaken this Giratina a lot. Going to go out to my Landorus. That way he's at a point where I could just go for knockoff and then just knock him out with Air Slash from my Shaman, not having to go for the flinching or anything like that. So he ends up sacking his Kyogre right there to the knockoff, as now he's going to go out to his Arceus Electric. Because I am a Landorus, he's basically forced to attack me with Ice Beam. I just went for the safe Earthquake, just in case he tried to recover, expecting a switch or something, but there was no way I was switching right there. And at that point of HP, I can go out to my Shaman Sky form. I am Modest, I am Choice Scarf, easily going to be able to knock out this Arceus with the Seed Flare. And his last is that Giratina, and because of my HP investment as well as my defense investment are my Arceus Ghost, all I have to do is sack my Shaman to get a free switch into that. And even after all 3 layers of spikes, Giratina with a crit Shadow Sneak would not be able to knock out my Arceus Ghost. So just gonna go for Seed Flare, sorry, right here, as he ends up going for Dragon Tail, unfortunately missing. But in all honesty, it did not matter, because like I said, Arceus Ghost would have been able to clean up. I missed my Seed Flare as he gets the crit, and right here he's not going to get another crit, so I'm able to knock him out with Seed Flare. So yeah, good game, Piexplode. Pretty cool team, Edgar. I definitely love this team. I used it to get Rex, so that way I can voice my opinion for Gengarite and the potential Shadow Tag ban in Ubers, which I encourage you guys to ladder for Rex if you want to you know, complain about it. Because complaining about it doesn't do anything unless you have, you know, the criteria to complain. Basically, your resume. What's the point of going? Okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Whatever. If you guys want ladder for Rex or Uber's Rex, that way you guys can vote on the Shadow Tag and Gengarite ban. I'm pro Shadow Tag ban, so I have a lot of reasons for that, which I will be posting in the thread. Anyway, that's it. Later.